What is up, everybody? Just gonna give my thoughts on the David situation, and it's actually been bothering me a bit lately because I told myself way before I even heard the news that this year he's probably gonna be in my top five artists on YouTube Music or Spotify. As I use Spotify first, but I switched over to YouTube Music because of YouTube Premium. Now, the first song I ever heard from him was the one that was Invincible, Feel It. Me and my wife were watching that episode, and we liked the song. And then I kind of forgot about him, to be honest. I think I saved that song. I have a habit of liking music by people and not really knowing what the artist name is, right? Because I just like songs. There's some artists where I'll just like one song from you. And me and my friend, we played A Way Out. And after I get done playing a game, I always just go to YouTube and look up videos on that. And I saw an edit that somebody did. And the song that was used was Romantic Homicide. And I actually liked that song so much that I had it whenever I was at work. I was listening to that song on repeat. Like I had it on loop because it's a short song. The song is not even 3 minutes. An average song is typically 3 minutes, and that one doesn't even make 3 minutes. And then I discovered more. The song he had with Kali Uchis. Then another song I like is My House Is Not a Home and Is This Really Love? And there's probably more that I can't think of. But just so you know, like, he was like one of my top artists of this year, right? And then I saw news about a girl being found in somebody's car. And I saw a picture of him, but I didn't really think of it too much because I was like, that dude looks familiar. But I don't know if I really know who that is. And then later I found out it was David because I don't really keep up with artist images and I don't watch music videos, right? So yeah, I was just like, dang, bro, like you were going to have a very crazy career. Like you're only 20 years old, right? And you're doing this numbers? You know what I'm saying? And just for it to be thrown away because he's messing around, and decided to do what he did. Like people will say, like, oh, he's most likely innocent, or not most likely. There's a chance that he could still be innocent, but I'm like, bro, if a dead body's found in your car and you have a history with that person, like more than likely you are not innocent. Because you'll see a few defenders, but majority of people are looking at reality. And I will say, I hate one thing about the internet where people try to make things deeper than what they are. And before I elaborate, I will say this is a very, 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 very serious, situation. But the point I'm trying to make is that this song came out in 2022, right? And people keep saying, oh my gosh, this whole song was a confession. I'm like, bro, this song came out 3 years ago. You can make the argument that he probably manifested what happened, or he made his song come reality as he had feelings for this person and it was a romantic homicide, right? And the whole song is a dang metaphor. He's not literally saying he killed somebody physically. He's saying mentally, as in, I got rid of this person in my head, such as, how people say, oh, you're dead to me? That's what that means. And I did watch the music video for the first time and I'm like, oh, this is kind of eerie. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is that whenever people find out something bad about somebody, they will go back to their works and try to do like this weird, I guess in hindsight it seems kind of crazy, but they do this thing where they try to connect each lyrics to like what could actually be happening. And it's just like, you weren't thinking all these things before, you know what I mean? I mean, there are some artists that do admit to stuff, but I do think for this song, it's a bit of a stretch. And I will say, My House Is Not a Home, the lyrics do seem kind of like, oh, wow. You know what I mean? But like I'm trying to say, too many people, I'm just so used to, like, when you find out that somebody murdered somebody, people will go back to, like, this person's, like, early life where they'll look like at footage of them and they'll be like, wow, look at those eyes. Those eyes are just eyes of a killer. Wow, he didn't really love that person. Or you can just see it. I'm just like, bro, you're literally only saying that because of what happened. If you saw this under any other circumstance, you would not have said what you're saying. That's what I'm trying to make. But yeah, man, like, I'm just wondering why there's no arrest yet. I don't know if he's running or there is some type of other evidence that he probably didn't do it, which I highly doubt. I just don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? I know like a couple artists unfollowed him, and a couple artists unfollowed him, and then I think his tour was canceled. I mean, more than likely it should, because no one's gonna show up to it. But yeah, man, this is why you guys cannot idolize people. Like I said, I just like his music, and he's going to be one of the top artists for me this year. I can't change that, especially this late into the year, right? Unless I play some other artist on repeat over and over and over and over again. But he has like 5 songs that I listen to quite a bit, so he's gonna be up there. But yeah, this is just crazy, man. Like, dude, you had collabs with freaking Invincible, Fortnite. You just got that, and the whole reason why you're an artist was because you would upload Fortnite videos, and you got tired of being copyrighted for using copyrighted music, right? So you decided to make your own music for your own montages, and you finally got a collab with the game, really, and now you just throw it all away on this. But yeah, that's my thoughts. But man, rest in peace to Celeste, and hopefully, he gets what he deserves, punishment. And yeah, and if you liked his music, that does not mean you are a bad person. If you still do, it does not mean you're a bad person, because you like those songs because you like those songs. You don't like those songs because of what happened. And if you do like it for those reasons, then you're sick. But yeah, that's really all I got to say.